This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
You guys will have to excuse me. I'm once again just about fatally exhausted.
Nah, it's all good, man. Well, we're here this week at least, so that's a win. That's a win for everyone involved.
My body is broken, but my mind is working well.
My mind is not working well, and my body is broken, but I'm here anyway.
I love it. I love to hear it. I love to hear that we're all here.
Julia,
how are you doing?
All of me is disintegrating uniformly, like the wonderful one-hoss Shay.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing well. Yeah, I just got I played some soccer tonight, and I just came racing home, and I haven't gotten the shower yet, but I'm ready for this.
Soccer.
Yes.
Well, now that's how's that? Is that fun? You must enjoy it on some level.
Very much.
Flawless.
Very much so. It's good exercise. It's good to get out and stuff. I've been playing with the same team for quite some time, it's nice. It's been actually I had not been for a while, and this is my first year back in a little bit. So yeah, it's good to see everyone again.
Football.
Good times, yes.
Football.
I don't remember anything.
No,
now.
that's okay.
Oh yes, this.
Oh well, time has elapsed, so I'm going back. No,
you cannot restore your game.
While the fucking the clock is on screen.
Hey!
For all that is holy.
PCs, look, we owe you an apology. We were gone last week, and I can't.
End of story.
That's all. We had a good reason for it. I'll be goddamned if I can remember, but we had a good reason for it.
Oh yeah, I did. Just work stuff. Very
right.
I was up until like midnight for a few. Well, actually, I was up until like 3 a.m. one of the nights. But yeah, we were doing a lot of stuff. So that stuff has largely completed. We have more stuff possibly to do over the next few days, but
nice.
At least at the moment, things are sane enough that I was able to put the time in.
Yay!
To show.
There's someone lurking outside the window.
There always is.
I don't know about this. This looks strange.
My hope. Oh.
I was going to read.
Something looks wrong here. A chair has been knocked over, and there are signs of a struggle on the floor.
No!
I wonder if I could catch what had happened here, or at least. Well, this will have been Dr. Fields, right? Like no time,
goodness.
No clock has elapsed since the last time we were in here.
There's nothing you could have done.
Does he have pink blood then, Dr. Fields?
He does.
Human?
Yeah.
Is it icing? What is it? What's going on?
It is.
Is he a cake man?
It's Pepto-Bismol.
Look at blood.
Dr. Fields sounds like a song
special.
by the Gorillaz.
Look at Pepto-Bismol.
Ooh.
He does not understand Pepto.
Of course it doesn't.
Look at bismuth subsalicylate.
Ooh.
Dame doesn't understand bismuth. Okay.
It's like I'm playing Freddy Farkas again.
I just happen to have a bottle of it handy at my desk at all times. Yeah. My current bottle is about a quarter full still.
Tell me you're over 40 without telling me you're over 40.
I'm over 40 and I work in production at a video game company. Yes, Pepto-Bismol is my friend.
Luke has to take shots of it to keep his edge.
I understand.
Much, yeah.
I get it.
I have to speedball Pepto-Bismol and Tylenol,
Yeah.
One to destroy my stomach and one to keep it, fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coat it. You coat it after you've destroyed it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Destroy coat. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, can we look at the ground? Is that what it wants us to do? Or what is this? No, that's...
no, I have a cane in my inventory.
Yeah.
Look at...
A pipe, maybe?
A fireplace poker has been dropped on the library floor. Look You see some small pink feathers scattered upon
A
the
flamingo
feathers.
killed him.
Oh my god.
A flamingo with a fire poker. Look at poker. You don't have it yet.
That's
Poker.
goddamn evidence.
You retrieve the fireplace poker. Your eyes happen to fall upon some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Should we be walking around with a murder weapon?
Probably not.
It would make a good leg bone. We have the other soup bone and the leg bone.
That's true.
We are just building body parts all over the place. Our structure is going to be nice, I think.
We're solid.
Getting a real,
We're solid.
Yeah.
armature around ourselves.
Yeah.
You wonder how the small pink feathers got on the floor. They look like they may have come from a pillow or a feather boa.
What?
Dun dun dun.
I've
Okay.
never heard of such a
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Or flamingo.
Feathers.
Yeah.
I do like the idea
no
that
sense.
a poker-wielding flamingo has committed all of the murders. I like the idea of like a really thoughtfully and sincerely written like murder mystery with like, suspense and twists and turns. And then the killer, it's something stupid and crazy.
I would, I'd watch that.
Oh, yeah.
You see no sense in carrying around a bunch of feathers. I see sense in that. I could take the feathers and I could compare them against things.
Mhm.
What kind of things?
Like a feather boa, for example.
Yeah, or
If
pillows.
I just went into the other room and I checked Gloria's
Mhm.
feather boa
Yeah.
with my eyes,
Yeah.
all I would have is conjecture. But if I found at the scene of the crime one of the feathers from her boa, I could hold the little feather from the crime of the scene
Yeah, the crime of the scene.
next to her feather boa,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I could compare and contrast.
Yeah. This is a fascinating insight into your brain.
I've seen Forensic
Yes.
Files. I know how this all works.
Yeah.
They're forensically
Okay.
similar. We cannot discount the theory that they came from the same source.
A chair has been knocked askew,
Can
if
you
not
do-
askance.
Can you do me a favor and sniff
I
the
can
chair?
try.
Oh
Oh,
god.
absolutely. Wait, let's look at.
Yeah, why is there no
Oh, S is show.
keyboard shortcut for sniff?
Sniff
Chair.
chair. Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just wandering around smelling chairs.
Recent, yeah. I mean, like that's a thing. I mean, I guess sniffing people is just as bad, but sniffing the chairs feels like it might be worse to me.
I agree with you.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
there's something more perverse about it for some reason.
But,
Yeah.
okay. Here's what a chair would. I'm kind of. I really like antiques and I really like secondhand stuff, but it's kind of hard to think
on.
about secondhand like office chairs for me because I just think it's just filled with farts. It's just
Yeah,
farts, So that's what I think about when I think
Antique
about smelling.
farts.
Yeah, antique farts. Like you don't even know how many people have farted in that chair, or
Yeah.
whatever. Right? It just that's what makes it kind of icky.
Yeah. See.
you know what? And in any given fart, there is limited particulate, but not none.
Not
Not something of that fart does stay with that chair probably forever, and no matter how well you clean it.
Also, if it is antique enough, it will most likely predate air conditioning. So that means that someone has had swamp ass on that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I think farts. You'll be lucky if that's all that happens.
Yeah.
Chairs have all kinds of uses, and just stay away from them. Stop sniffing chairs, everybody. All right, that's my advice.
You're not doing yourself any favors.
No.
That said, you can't get away from the substance of fart. Like every molecule that makes up your body was at some point in its sordid history, like shat out the ass of a dinosaur or something like that.
Except you, of course.
I don't know if that's strictly true.
Usually,
but-
isn't the lyrical saying we're all made of stars?
Yes.
Well, yeah, no, like
we are all made of fart.
the what's the word? Elements. The elements that make us up were forged in the heart of a star and stuff like that. But also, like,
I'm sure it's had a circuitous route from there.
but like
are
we're not
also
the
a
first
work
people to
of
eat the
fart.
food that we eat. because other things ate and shat it out, and it rotted away and re-entered the ecosystem. It's not that like every molecule in your entire body was farted out by one particular Archaeopteryx. But like, there's a lot of molecules in your body, and all of them have like a long and complicated history. Yeah. But you are right in that there's more farts in any given chair than make up the average object.
Yeah.
So I have a Colonel's question.
Hey, let's do it.
If Laura is made out of cake, does that mean she's made out of more farts than, like, say, the Colonel? Didn't you miss us, everybody? Didn't you miss us?
Huh.
I'm gonna go back one extra scene here.
Just so you can see if you can see if it happens right in front of your eyes.
Yeah. Well, see if I can
save him. If we can save him.
Interesting.
No, I think the Colonel's made out of slightly more fart because he always contains a little bit,
Yeah.
Whereas like the trace amounts that are contained within Laura will be mostly from like previous states of matter.
Okay, but here's my question. Laura is mostly made out of air. So what?
And egg and sugar.
And I don't know if she actually farts.
She doesn't, but maybe her dad, the cakeomancer, does. The bakeomancer.
There's nothing of interest in the library. That's surprising.
There's like trace amounts of fart in almost all the air that you breathe. Something's farting. Like you're covered in microbes. Like you've got like little mites in your eyelashes all the time. Your eyelashes and your eyebrows. And those are passing gas right now.
I see them.
Yeah, little mites farting in you right now.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Drowning in the seas of your eyes and cursing you with their tiny souls.
What a romantic notion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's lovely.
I'm slowly moving backwards through my various save games and interested that I've not found this event.
Because everything happens when the clock thing happens.
Well, not quite.
Are you sure?
You want to warn Wilbur?
I'm presuming, and I may be incorrect about this, but that's why I'm just sort of experimenting at the moment. We'll go back to our save game unless I managed something interesting. Is like find the body, as opposed to just the aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
So we've gone back a few now. That was Crumb Coat.
But think about all the stuff that we're missing that we did.
Oh, this is just investigative purposes, I suppose.
Yeah, this is investigative.
At what point did Wilbur turn into a poker and burst into feathers?
Yeah.
He polymorphed into a poker.
There's an evil wizard wandering the plantation
using the focus component that is a fistful of pink feathers.
I'm in. I love it.
Or it was the flamingo. We don't know yet. These are just theories.
Maybe theories.
The wizard was a flamingo.
Oh my god.
I just love the idea of like interviewing suspects and gathering clues and stuff, and then a fucking stupid wizard in a stupid with a peaked cap with stars and moons on it. He's got a long white beard. He's like, "You fool!" And he just lightning someone to death and teleports away. End of story.
Wow, that happened quick.
We were in there massaging Dr. Fields. And then went out the room, came back, and he was dead. So
now you know.
There's no
saving him.
We have
he's in the fireplace or something.
Definitely no saving him. Oh, that would be.
It also lends credence to the wizard theory.
Yes, absolutely.
Indeed.
Die, you fool! I keep redlining.
Oh, there's a figure outside, too. That's the wizard.
Look at silhouette. Look at person. Look out window.
Oh.
As it's dark outside, it's difficult to see out the windows.
It's like we have better eyes than Laura does, somehow.
Kick.
Well, our eyes are made
I
out
just
of
tried
eyeball.
to shift up like that would work on this text parser. Kick through glass. Defenestrate cell.
You're right. This is the best way to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Farcake.
So the Flamingo Wizard teleported in and turned Wilbur into a poker and teleported away.
That's the
It's
only
the only explanation
explanation
I understand. Yeah.
The blood-flecked poker.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, let's go find someone to show this murder weapon to.
Hi.
That's a hell of a spell, not just to baleful polymorph somebody into a small creature, as the popular D&D spell, but into a small inanimate object. Like,
Yeah.
you're very fucked if you get turned into an inanimate object.
Absolutely.
Tell Gloria about
Tell
poker, about Flamingo Wizard.
tell
Well, first,
Gloria
let's
about
look
Poker
at-
Flamingo Wizard.
Look at the boa. That's a beautiful feathered boa Gloria is wearing. Compare feather with boa, you fucking game. You does not understand. Compare.
Get
Think
boa.
about feathers.
Can we
Get
ask
boa.
about feather? Feathers?
Ask about boa.
What do I care about it?
You're wearing it.
I don't care about it. It's made of flamingo. Thanks for
Get
asking.
feather. Pull feather from boa.
Ruin Gloria life.
Brain Gloria with poker.
Shake
okay.
Gloria.
Tell about Doctor.
I don't care about that old codger.
Well, she
I
doesn't.
hope he's dead.
She
I
doesn't.
hope it turned into a poker.
She doesn't
fact-
care about anything.
Tell about the feathers.
I could care less.
Wow.
Tell about murder.
So what else is new? Wow!
I mean-
Wow!
Okay, that's fine then.
Wow.
Does she just do that in response to tell about anything? Like if you go tell about
Quite
Flamingo?
possibly. Flamingo.
Okay, no, it will object if it doesn't know the word.
Wizard. Tell
I want to
about
draw the Flamingo
Fury.
Wizard.
Can we tell about poker?
Please do. Tell about poker.
I don't
Okay,
care about it.
Show poker to Gloria.
So
It's a bloodstained fireplace poker,
So-
lady.
it's just the murder weapon I
Blood.
used.
To Gloria.
Whatever.
You don't have it.
She doesn't.
No,
She doesn't give a shit.
look at blood on poker. Yeah, no, I see it.
Thanks.
I know about it.
Look at it.
Knowing something about how hard
Wipe.
it is to make a game.
Blood from poker on Gloria.
I kind of understand when a game has limited states you can find yourself in.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a response to everything, right? But it is a little maddening in this game how there are people disappearing and people go into the room where the person isn't. And they're like, there's nothing there. What are you talking about? It's just like, but where is the person? I know where the person isn't.
But that's why there's this very strong, I don't care vibe from all of them, right? Like it's like, where is that? Where are they? Who gives a shit? I don't care.
He's just a silly old man. Don't worry about him, darling.
She's useless. And this room is useless. This house is useless. Burn it down.
He
Asphyxiate.
does not understand.
Oh, I thought you were going to asphyxiate her, but you talk self asphyxiation. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was starting with Gloria, but yeah, I decided, maybe it would be faster
Do you think? I think I figured out the motive for the murder. All the murders
Go on.
in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yep.
there
What has gotten into the flamingo's crawl?
I think trying to do anything in this game. It's really what the big motive is. Trying to find any amount of chaos in this world is impossible.
That would be a great like meta Laura Bow sequel.
Yeah, right?
Where it's another like text parser game protagonist who is the villain.
Yeah.
Oh, like
They just
villain
went
is
mad.
A text parser protagonist.
Cause cause like we're so murderous right now. Like we just
It's true.
eventually everything you type comes down to trying to kill somebody.
Mhm.
And the game has to say, no, you're not
That's
violent.
not who you are.
Laura's not. We are.
It'd be cool if you could like the evil protagonist, you know, the hero turned villain. You could see what they're typing above their head. And
Yeah.
they'll type like crazy shit that you wouldn't think to type because they've been trapped in the game for so much longer.
And that would be so cool because like they could do stuff like walk by the window like that, right?
Yeah, and like you would you'd see them like walk up to a wall and type like they'd be like a wizard basically because they'd know every possible command in the game. So they just walk up to a wall and either type something like slip self through crack and they just go flat and Paper Mario through the wall.
Even cooler, you confront them and they restore their game and disappear.
And like you remember stuff that they don't remember. And like they could also do things too, like either type impossible commands that happen to work in certain areas because they know them, or just type like symbols and do like magic.
It's a cool idea. That's awesome.
Really high concept.
The highest.
You'd have to like it's a very particular audience that is gonna have the patience for that game.
No, we tried this. We tried doing everything.
Tried to smother him.
Yeah.
Flying elbow Clarence.
German suplex.
Can
clearance.
we-
I think I actually tried that last.
I guess it's sort of a flying. Oh man, because our name is Laura Bow, and our signature finishing move will be the elbow, but it's L.Bow.
Oh my god.
Nice. I'm
I'm
all for it.
Okay. Truly, where the fuck is everybody?
That is a question I'm attempting to answer. And failing at.
There is something I know. Yes, from weeks and weeks ago, we did get that Supo, and I do know a way to get in suite with Seely with the Supo, but indirectly.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get into her little house and we can have a little chat about Lils, our friend, our bestie.
Well, fuck it. Let's do that. Back to fart cake.
Back to fart.
Back
cake.
to fart cake.
Well, we haven't done anything of use, so yeah.
No, all
just-
we've done is waste our time trying to talk to Gloria. So,
Oh yes,
does this have to do with giving anything to Beauregard?
it certainly does.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Gloria, think you got a number? Think you got an alias? You guys remember that song?
I don't.
Under. Really don't remember. Just something that you say.
I think it's because you're putting a 5% effort into this rendition.
Gloria. You guys don't remember that? Weird.
Feed bone.
You could have been improvising it.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's a truth. You know, one cool
It's a
thing.
truth.
It's a truth. One thing I know about the PCs is one of them will know it.
Yeah.
Citizen Scribbler knew fucking Earthstar Voyager last week. So, you know.
It's good of you to use Beauregard's Christian name.
That's so mean. Why
I
didn't you
don't
just
know
put
why I
it in his
threw it that
bowl?
way. Yeah, like it was. I was standing
it
in
in
front of
his
the bowl
fucking
for
bowl.
precisely that reason.
Go
wait a
get
minute.
it, dog.
He chews his bone very whimsically.
Look in dog house. Made sure he wasn't like. You peer into the dark interior of the doghouse and look around. What's this? Why, it looks like a necklace of small amethyst and quartz stones. Beauregard must have found it somewhere or someplace and brought it here. You quickly grab it and take it with you.
You guys ever have a dog steal jewelry? It seems unusual to me.
Scold Beauregard. He does not understand scold.
Can we see the necklace?
Admonish.
Show necklace to Beauregard.
You get
Oh.
no
Reaction.
reaction.
Stone cold.
Can we show him the poker? Maybe he has something to say about it.
Oh yeah, get him to lick the blood off the poker.
Ooh, shine.
Oh, that's a hell of a necklace. There you go. Tell about
Well,
Dr. Feels. I like how I type out all of Beauregard, which is a chore. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
We haven't smelled Beauregard.
I'm sure we have.
We've
We
sniffed
must
his
have
house.
at some point.
We've
We will. We shall. But like, I think the most effort I'm willing to put into Wilbur C. Fields is just doctor, and not even capitalizing properly, or adding a period as where it belongs. You don't get any response. Tell about murder.
Murder.
You don't get any response. Ask about murder. You don't get any response. Ask about Beauregard. You get any response. Well, shit.
Can you make him your mount? Turn him into a noble steed.
Ride Beauregard to Isengard. The only thing it didn't understand was Isengard, so we're riding Beauregard now. No, that is not clear.
That's not clear.
Saddle Beauregard. Find another way to say that.
It's not giving us a no.
Mount Beauregard? That is not clear.
Turn Beauregard into steed. Mount.
Make
Beauregard perfect
steed.
Choose Beauregard as divine bond.
Beauregard as one would a horse.
Oh my god.
Treat.
Oh well.
Oh man.
Look.
I feel like the game might not let us do this.
If you're new to the channel and for some reason you're starting here, this is a pretty apt demonstration of what we're like.
This is what we do.
Laura would probably be pretty light because she's a cake person. I mean, this could happen.
It's true.
Yeah. I think we're lucky Beauregard didn't eat us.
Okay.
So this is...
Yeah, I think
what
the friendliest
would you
dog in the
do?
world would still eat a cake person.
Absolutely.
Like, eat a cake person and frolic in their remains.
Talk.
Just a second. What do you want, Missy?
Fling necklace into night.
Nice.
My necklace. I was wondering where it got to. Well, Missy Laura, why don't you come in and visit with me a while?
All right.
Oh, right.
Progress. Celie's place looks quite cozy and comfortable. She's managed to make a home out of a little old shack that also is old.
Old.
Hey,
Naturally.
her curtains suck, though. Like, let's be honest.
If you want, you can sit a spell and we'll visit. Let's hear the goss.
Yeah.
She looks like, she's making kanji or something.
Spill the tea, Celie.
Ask about.
Shitty curtains.
You don't need to know nothing about me.
Wow.
Ask about. I
Girl.
was gonna say shack, but shack seems
Yeah, that's not
like
nice.
not
Ask
the kind of
about
word you want to
hovel.
use.
My God.
Oh,
A shack.
home?
What difference does it make?
Okay, so your opinion of your shack is about the same as mine. Ask about. Well, let's find out about our friend Lil. Lil Ian.
Little Ian.
Poor Missy Lily, and that girl's had her troubles. I don't want to talk too much, but her daddy's suicide hit the poor little thing hard, and then to leave her mama care more about her liquor than her own daughter. It was sad, all right.
Yeah.
Ask about suicide.
Suicide.
Ask about suicide? Ah, shit, I spelled it wrong.
No.
Ask
Oh,
about Lillian's father.
cool.
Ask about
Cool.
Mr. Prune.
Hmm.
That's about Lillian's sordid past. Oh, ask about
This,
Yes,
yeah.
Red? Say what, child? I was going to say, like, Ethel, I guess, because that's the mom.
Ethel.
Most of Miss Ethel's trouble started when her husband killed himself about 17 years ago. Lordy, that was a messy business. After that, Miss Ethel sort of fell apart and started in on her drinking. Drinking.
Drinking.
What do you think I care about it?
Well, you've certainly seemed to be making a fuss about it now.
Insert your head into that plate repeatedly until you're dead, because this is hell.
Ask about plates.
Wouldn't know about that.
No, ask what's in the
Ask
pot.
about... Ooh, pot.
Don't know nothing about it.
Ask about
no, not
cooking.
That pot. Ask about cooking.
Wouldn't know about that.
Cool.
You would. You are just evading my question.
You absolutely do know
Liberate
about cooking.
fire.
You're the fucking cook.
Okay, all the letters are there, but they're definitely not the right one.
Poor little.
Colonel.
Colonel Henri's a nice enough man. All he wants is to be left alone.
Tell about... I should have led with this.
What?
Dr. Field.
What? Oh, I ain't interested in knowing about him.
Of course not.
Dead, alive, it's
No.
it's all the same to me.
Poker?
Don't want to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to look at a
about
bloody
murder?
weapon. You think that interests me, child?
Wow.
Yeah. Who's the old woman who died?
Gertie.
Yeah, tell about Gertie.
She doesn't care nothing about Colonel Henri. All she cares about is his money. It's just the same as with her poor dead husband.
Okay, but when
Cared.
she's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Tell about Gertie.
It's just the swamp playing tricks on you, I'm sure.
Okay, you're the murderer.
Ask about Swamp.
Swamp. Don't know
Nope.
nothing about that.
You don't know anything about
That's
cooking
a
or
Except
lie.
that
the
it
swamp.
plays tricks.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah.
You invited us in here to talk, lady.
Yeah. Doctor?
I don't trust that doctor around Colonel Henri. Don't know much about him, but he don't seem right in the head to me.
No, don't worry, he's dead too.
Yeah.
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 Clarence?
I think he took lots of Colonel Henri's money over the years. I don't know why I think that. I just do.
Nice.
Ask about... Shit, I don't remember the name of the dapper jet.
Rudy.
Skeletor?
Rudy?
Rudy.
With a Y.
Rudier.
Rudier. I see nothing but trouble with him. He fritters away his life in those drinking establishments, takes up with all kind of women, and spends all his money at the gambling tables, while I hear he's up to his ears in gambling debts.
Well, you might as well ask her about Gloria.
I'm sure he's up to his usual trouble.
Gloria.
Missy Gloria ain't much different from her mama, just younger is all.
Except Gloria's alive.
Yeah.
For now.
I believe we went over that, but anyway.
Fifi.
Fifi. Fifi's a real conniver, all right. She knows what she wants, and she'll use any means to get it, and I mean any means.
Don't. Come on. Look.
Drink potions.
Ask about thieves.
Jeeves.
She's got all those potions on her back wall.
I know.
Jeeves is hard to figure. I think him and Fifi could be up to something since I see them winking and blowing kisses at each other.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
Potions.
Ask about bottles?
Those are clearly potions.
They are. Witch's brew. How'd I know about that?
Can you just put your fucking head in the fire and just end this?
I remember she was talking to Lillian in the kitchen about Gree. I wonder if we can ask about Gree. He's a good old dog.
How does one spell Gree?
GRIS GRIS? Okay, no. But we can ask her about the voodoo. Ain't nothing wrong with voodoo. If and you use it for good anyways. It's a lot more bad would happen around here if it wasn't for me and my spells. So she is a witch or a wizard or whatever.
Okay, but...
Can you turn into a flamingo?
Yeah. Also, a lot of bad has happened. Also...
Yeah, by the way.
Like...
You might be thinking you're doing a good job, but you are not. Maybe more people would be dead if she wasn't doing her spells, so there you go.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Say what, child?
I just think you could fix those curtains. I think you are not that destitute.
What do you think I care about it?
Nothing, actually. I don't
I
think...
like them like this.
Yeah, you like them?
We can tell that you don't care about it.
It's just like everything else
Tell
is so
about
nice.
Broken
It's rustic.
window theory.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
There is a tiny spider building a web between me and my monitor right now.
Oh.
And he just fucked up and just fired himself across the screen. Detention. He tensioned one of the lines too much and just blink, away he went.
Nice.
In Nova Scotia, right now, the last day of August and early September is spider season.
No, what?
It's spiders are all out
Excuse me. Teacher, I have a question again.
in numbers.
Please excuse me, I've got my hand up.
Okay, yeah.
How big are these spiders? Like, what kind of spiders are these?
All sizes.
What? Okay, what? So there's a bunch of different kinds. No, okay, wait.
Palm of your hand is the biggest. They don't get bigger than that.
Shaja.
And
They don't get any bigger than that. Like, they physically don't. I mean,
they don't. They can't.
Because
Not
of
here.
Gas exchange and the size of whatever.
Yeah, like the palm of your hand is kind of the biggest a Nova Scotia spider gets, and you're only going to see those guys in like the forest, like if you live in a rural area.
Okay.
Most spiders that live in the city
Which is,
here,
interestingly, most of Nova Scotia.
yeah, that's true. But most spiders that live in like they're just thumb size and below. They're little. They're little.
Okay, that's still pretty big. Now, also, are they spinning lots of webs or what's going on?
Yeah, it's Web City at the end of August and early September. It's actually crazy how many webs are everywhere.
Are we talking trees or buildings or people or cars or what are we talking here?
Well, no, because like they're more subtle than that. They're just like you leave your house in the morning and you just get a mouthful of web. It's just every day.
One of my favorite things about living in Atlantic Canada is that most of the animals are harmless. Like the spiders, snakes, stuff like that, pretty harmless.
Yeah. Also, I love spiders. And I love like what they do for us. I love that they don't do it for us; they do it for them. But I love that they, collect gross insects and eat them, and I also love how stupid they are. Like they'll go into a room that has never seen an insect and just build a web and be like, I guess I'll just wait here, and then they die because there's nothing coming. And
okay.
Is
it like mating, egg season? What's
Yeah. Yeah, so
Egging
the eggs all hatched about, like a few weeks ago, and now all the little spiders are grown up, and they're going and they're making their own way everywhere where they can find a crack.
Ballooning around.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were flying through the air before this.
Some of them, some aren't. Some of them.
Matt, are there actually palm-sized spiders in Nova Scotia, or were you just saying that to mess with Julia?
No, I think you can get some wolf-sized spiders.
Oh,
But I mean,
Lord.
that includes
wolf-sized.
like wolf-sized. There's some
large wolf-sized
palm-sized
spiders.
wolf spiders that are like, and that they're big guys. I've seen them and that's mostly legs.
Oh, heavens
It's
to
mostly
bits.
Oh yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
And I've seen them out in Shubenacadie back in the old days. They exist. They're out there. They're great. They're so fast.
No, that's not great.
They're so fast. They're like, and like that's like the biggest spider
Your
I've ever seen.
definitions of great are at odds with one another.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's irreconcilable.
I saw this one, like I was like 19, and it was out in the country, and it was huge. It was about the size of my palm with the legs. The body was not, super big, but it was big enough. And like, wow, those things are just so fast. It was brown and had it had like black specks on it and little white speck. It was awesome. I love that little guy. I wonder where he ended up. Probably dead.
How long did
Oh yeah,
does spider season last?
It'll go till. Hilariously, it's all done by Halloween.
Oh, they have no sense of
They
timing.
got no sense of timing. Yeah, a few
yeah.
more weeks.
You're very right there, Matt. The wharf spider.
Yeah, the wharf spider. That's what it is.
That's the that's the biggest one, and they're massive for a Canadian spider.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not.
This isn't
To see one on someone's actual outstretched palm. Yeah, they
I
really
know
are
it's
mostly legs.
WHARF.
Yeah,
but
I know.
in my
I
head,
yeah,
was
exactly.
saying WORF.
Me too.
I'm just thinking of like,
Prune
Worf
juice.
the Klingon.
Yeah. That's the guy. That's the dude. Oh yeah, look at him. What a guy.
Oh man. Okay. Also, so I guess is there a boom of like other bugs that happen at this time to feed all these spiders, or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I mean, there's always mosquitoes in Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This guy definitely lives in Ontario.
No, they don't. How dare you?
You've definitely got bigger
Nope.
things out there.
Nope. Never seen them.
I don't think there's any particularly deadly poisonous creatures in Ontario either.
No, not
No.
poisonous, but
No.
big.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. We do not have a spider season. We do not have anything that's poisonous or large. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We have raccoons.
Not a fan of spiders, I take it.
No.
Oh, okay. So the biggest spider in Ontario is the dark fishing spider.
Oh, whatever. No one's heard of that. It's like 5 hours up north. It's like 12 hours up north. Like we don't got them in southwestern Ontario.
No.
No.
No, you don't know.
No.
They're the largest spider species native to Ontario. They're not dangerous to humans.
Mm-hmm.
Would you describe yourself as arachnophobic, Julia, or just a general dislike of spiders?
I think generally just like I'm not like terrified of them, but I don't like them. I don't like the way they move. I don't like all their eyes. I know they're helpful and everything, but they're just super creepy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Did I talk about this before on the show? For most of my life, well into my adult life, believed that there were several spiders on the planet, that a bite from them was just certain death or near certain death.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the case for any spider on the planet. If you're a full-grown adult, it is unlikely that any spider bite would kill you. You'd have to be bitten multiple times by a pretty big spider, and even then, it's doubtful as to whether or not you'd have to go to the hospital. I mean, don't go around just like provoking, Brazilian wandering spiders for no reason. They're of medical concern, some of them, but a healthy adult is unlikely to die of a spider bite, as it turns out.
Even a black widow.
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
We had black widows in my garage. A black widow, because they're very territorial. We had a black widow nest in my garage in California when I lived down there.
Yeah, I grew up reading like books.
I was
like kids'
terrified
books.
of my garage because of that.
Where Black Widows were this ominous, dangerous thing, and like don't like probably avoid getting bit by a Black Widow. It's not great for you. Your body won't appreciate it. But yeah, they're not necessarily that serious. I think part of the reason they feature as
toxin or something like that, so it is very nasty.
Oh, it's bad.
I think that's the brown recluse.
Super painful.
It's really bad. Like a Black Widow, if you get a bite within 15 minutes to an hour, you'll get dull muscle pain throughout your upper body or your lower body, depending where you get it in like the chest or the abdomen.
I mean, I'm 40. That's normal.
Oh, I should.
How did you tell?
I should clarify. Like,
I'm not even 40 anymore.
Plenty of spider bites on the planet that are mind-blowingly unpleasant and can cause medical complications and perhaps even protracted ones. But unless you are an infant or an elderly person,
it says
it's not
here
likely to die.
I just put down, what is the deadliest spider in the world? The Sydney funnel web spider.
Oh yeah.
The Sydney funnel web spider
Australia.
Can kill a toddler in about 5 minutes and a 5-year-old in 2 hours.
Fuck, I could do that.
You mean you could kill a 5-year-old like way quicker, right?
Oh yeah,
no,
absolutely.
Easily. Yeah, way faster than that. Now, mind you, like the funnel web and the Brazilian wandering spider, like either of those could put a healthy adult in the hospital. Like that, like for an organism the size that it is, that's incredible. But yeah, not as instantly lethal as I thought they were.
Those guys look cool. The Sydney funnel web.
I thought
the
that
benefit of anyone on the channel that is arachnophobic, I will not be showing any of the spiders. Well, you will not have to date, and nor shall I show any of the spiders on it. But apparently, if you're interested, which one is it that looks cool? The Sydney funnel web spider?
Yeah, it looks like something that would fuck you up. It really does.
Oh yeah. I mean, all spiders kind of look like something that would fuck you up, right? It's just they aren't necessarily all that,
Hey,
well,
I always thought that like the Australian Black Widow in particular, or the Australian Redback, I spent most of my life thinking it was this terribly lethal thing. But if you go to Australia and you get bit by an Australian Redback and you call 911 about it, they will probably be annoyed.
Oh dear. Okay, it says here, brown recluse spider, the wound that is produced may require several months to heal. Or it may become infected. So even if it doesn't become infected, it could take several months to heal, which could lead to death of the victim. Deaths from brown recluse spider bites are rare, but not unheard of.
Not unheard of.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get bit by one of those for sure. That would.
Now, the Brazilian wandering spider, that one has a complete other, a very interesting side effect to being bitten by that. And I don't even know if we want to address it. But I'm just going to leave that one out there if anyone else wants to Google that. But that doesn't sound like fun either.
No, the wandering spider. It's also it's because true to their name, you just kind of find them places. Like they're... Incidentally, if any of our listeners are arachnophobic, I do apologize. I have close friends who are arachnophobic, and it's not a pleasant thing. I don't like to make light of people's phobias.
Yeah, it's like that's... Oof.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So we'll end it. I'm just going to say,
if you would like to see how Alex has channeled his interest and knowledge of spiders, Google MythForce Daddy Wrong Legs, and I'm sure it'll show up in our Twitter feed somewhere.
Oh, did that actually get posted on Twitter?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a few weeks ago.
I'm going to look it up now.
I didn't know that got posted on social. I didn't think anyone would see the Daddy Wrong Legs.
Yeah. Well, we posted it after we posted about the Fireblight and Frostblight graves.
Was it the really horrific one, or one of the ones that actually made it in the game?
Well, we showed those, but as a response to it, I think it might have been me that posted about the Daddy Wrong Legs, but. Posted sort of that early video that you sent to me way back with the like great sword on the ground and the pink crystal.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
The,
that is Alex's. Well, that's one of the many things that Alex has done for the game. But
there's an even wronger Daddy Wrong Legs. That's not.
oh yeah, sure. I'm sure there was.
It's the one that there's one that was kind of like a spider tour where it's got the full upper body of a skeleton and then the six legs.
I remember you. Yes, showing that to me.
That one might be. Oh yeah, there it is. The Daddy Wrong Legs, the original. That one had a particularly upsetting way of moving.
Anyway, Wishlist Myth Force comes out September 12th.
That's what this is all about.
Make all those.
Well, I mean,
yeah, those
What
I love
those
is
sleepless nights worth it.
We spent so long talking about spiders and neither answering our Colonel's questions or playing the game.
it's true.
You're goddamn right, we did. And
Game
now
does
we're
not
done.
Understand spiders. Nobody understands spiders.
We're
Really?
we're done this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're out of time.
We're out
Thank
of
you very
time.
much for joining us, everybody.
Bye.
Stick and stay. We'll
Stick
be
and
back
stay.
for the next episode. In the meantime,
That's it.
spiders.
Spiders.
You know what? I'm going to say this before we leave.
Mhm.
And I know how hard it is to do this kind of art. I don't like Laura at this angle. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like looking at it. I don't think it's right. I think you're seeing too much of the side of her face. I think her hair has shrunk into some sort of hockey mullet, and I don't like it, and I'm not into it, and it's making me sad. There we go. And I
It's
know
a very long torso.
I know
But she
this
also
is
does
hard.
when she's standing too.
she's all like hunched over. Everything's round. I don't know.
No, I
I
can
mean-
see that.
We've never seen her. Well, we saw her sitting very early in the game in the intro, but like she might just have really shitty posture.
I think
I mean,
The-
as evidenced by this.
Well, she's a cake lady, so she doesn't even have a spine. So she
I was
probably
just going to
would-
say,
yeah.
she has a cake spine.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the name of my band in high school.
Cake spine.
Cake Spine. All right, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you.
next time.
We'll see you in the next episode. So chill till the
Stick and
next
stay,
episode.
everybody.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you guys look, we looked at our analytics, and less than 5% of you are subscribed. I'm just kidding. Almost all of you are subscribed.
It's true. Yeah. Well, the ratio of subscribers to new viewers has changed since we unage restricted our content.
Oh, has it? All right, never mind.
Yeah. It's still high though.
It's still pretty high. It's because we're niche. You know,
We are niche.
we don't have mass appeal. God, is that ever true? Anyway,
Bye,
Anyway,
everyone.
smash that bell, everybody.
smash
Smash
it.
Smash it. Enter stealth mode and sneak up on that bell. And then,
Backstab that bell.
I was going to say, open up the bell's inventory and just reverse picket pocket some, like, explosives onto it. And then
Oh,
sneak
nice.
away and detonate them. Just
Fall it
obliterate
style.
that bell.
Love it. Bye.
I'm not
Bye.
saying anything for the rest of the episode. Damn it, I just